Ever wondered which countries around the globe receive the most hate? Today, we'll dive into this controversial topic. Welcome to a journey into the heart of global perceptions, a voyage through the murky waters of international reputation. What makes a country disliked, even despised, by the rest of the world? It's not as simple as you might think. A country's reputation isn't just a popularity contest. It's a complex interplay of political decisions, human rights issues, and international relations. Each one of these factors can cast a long shadow, influencing how the world views a nation and its people. Think of how a single political misstep can ignite international outrage, or how ongoing human rights violations can tarnish a country's image seemingly beyond repair. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's remember that perceptions are not always reality. They're often colored by bias, misinformation, and a lack of understanding. Nevertheless, they shape our world in profound ways. Join us as we count down the top 5 most hated countries in the world in 2024. Starting off our list at number 5, we find a country plagued by political turmoil and economic instability, factors that have cast a dark shadow over its global image. The international community watches with concern as civil unrest and alleged human rights violations continue to make headlines. Yet, the nation's rich history and breathtaking landscapes often go unnoticed, overshadowed by its current predicaments. Despite its challenges, this country holds the 5th spot on our list. Moving along, we find ourselves at number 4, a nation grappling with internal strife and economic instability. This country is often in global headlines for all the wrong reasons. Its citizens suffer as a result of corruption, poor governance, and an unending cycle of violence. The international community perceives it as a hotbed of turmoil and conflict, a perception that's hard to shake off. Its image on the world stage is tarnished, to say the least. With its reputation, it's not surprising that this country ranks 4th on our list. Now, we're getting closer to the top at number 3. Our 3rd most hated country is grappling with a slew of problems. From political instability to human rights abuses, these issues are not unnoticed by the global community. This country's actions have been met with widespread international condemnation, tarnishing its reputation on the world stage. Despite efforts to improve its standing, the nation struggles to shake off its negative image. And so, this country ranks 3rd on our list of the most hated countries. Just missing the top spot, at number 2. We have a nation that has been at the center of global discussions for a myriad of reasons. This country, despite its rich history and cultural diversity, has found itself in the crosshairs of global disdain. The current issues plaguing this nation are as complex as they are numerous. Economic instability, political unrest, and perceived human rights violations have all contributed to its unfavorable reputation. The international community watches with bated breath as this nation grapples with these challenges, hoping for change, yet often met with disappointment. The perception of this country among global citizens is mixed. While some appreciate its cultural heritage and potential, many others harbor deep-seated resentment due to its contentious policies and actions. This dichotomy of opinions underscores the complexities of international relations and global perceptions. This brings us to the end of our countdown. Or does it? Stay tuned as we unveil the most hated country on the planet. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the most hated country in 2024. In the number 1 spot, we find a country that's been grappling with numerous challenges, leading to a significant negative perception globally. This country, with its rich history and diverse culture, has unfortunately seen its reputation tarnished by a series of unfortunate events. Its government's policies have been criticized widely, with accusations of human rights violations and a lack of democratic transparency. A series of economic mishaps have also led to a struggling economy, deeply impacting the lives of its citizens and leading to international scorn. Furthermore, the country's involvement in geopolitical conflicts has caused tensions with other nations, contributing to its unfavorable standing on the global stage. Its actions have not only stirred up controversy, but have also raised questions about its commitment to peace and international cooperation. The country's citizens aren't oblivious to this negative image either. Many are discontent with the current state of affairs and yearn for change. However, their voices are often silenced, leading to a feeling of frustration and despair. Despite all of this, it's important to remember that the actions of a government do not represent the beliefs of all its people. Many citizens are working tirelessly to bring about change, seeking to shift the narrative and shed a more positive light on their homeland. There you have it, the country that tops our list as the most hated country in 2024. So, to recap our countdown, we've taken a journey across the globe, exploring the 5 most disliked nations. From the 5th, wrestling with corruption, to the 4th, grappling with human rights issues. Then to the 3rd, where political unrest is rife, the 2nd, marred by environmental concerns, and finally our most disliked country, struggling under the weight of multiple issues. Remember, perceptions can change, and it's up to each of these countries to improve their standing on the global stage.